All right, this is very exciting. God bless football. It is my first mock draft. This is mock 1.0. It's the first one I've ever done, Billy. I'm very excited about this. It is presented by our friends at OOFOS. Feel the ooh.
You've never done a mock draft before?
I mean, I have privately, but I've never released it. So this is, yes, I do a mock draft every year. It's good for you to call me. Yeah. Why? You think I feel pressure here?
I mean, maybe.
It's a big week. It is draft week, and this is mock 1.0, my first ever released mock draft. And again, it is presented by OOFOS. Feel the ooh. Thank you, Billy.
You know what that means?
What does that mean?
The pick is in.
Oh, a pick is in with the number one pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. The Jacksonville Jaguars take defensive end Aiden Hutchinson out of Michigan. How about that? I mean, this guy is fast, he is athletic, and that's why he is going number one overall out of the University of Michigan. A pick is in. Number two, the Lions. They take quarterback Malik Willis from Liberty. They say it's not a quarterback draft. Teams get very excited when they see a quarterback is available. You never know who's going to be the next great. A pick is in. The Houston Texans at number 3 take Trayvon Walker, defensive lineman from Georgia. This guy takes up a lot of space. He's faster than people think. Another pick is in at number 4. The New York Jets take an offensive tackle out of NC State. They need one to protect Zach Wilson. His name is Ikem Okunu. I think. Doesn't matter as long as he can block. A pick is in. Number 5, the New York Giants take a tackle from Alabama. I always feel good taking a tackle from Alabama. They take Evan Neal. How about that? Draft pick with 2 first names. A pick is in. Carolina Panthers. They are on the clock. They're off the clock now. Why? A guy slipped to them. Kayvon Thibodeau, defensive end, Oregon. A lot of people thought he'd be the best player in the NFL draft. Oh, another pick is in. It's the Giants via Chicago. Oh, what a name. Ahmed Sauce Gardner. Giants need a cornerback, and this is the best one in the draft. Number 8, the Atlanta Falcons. It's never too soon to start thinking about who's going to replace Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is gone, and I promise you, it's not Marcus Mariota. So they go with Kenny Pickett, quarterback out of Pittsburgh. They don't care about hand size. A pick is in. Number 9, Seattle Seahawks. They need a receiver. I'll tell you why in a second. So they're going to take Garrett Wilson from Ohio State. And here's what pick is in, and it's a trade. A trade at number 10. And this is why the Seahawks needed a receiver at number 9. At number 10, the Jets via Seattle. They trade that pick back to Seattle. And you know what they get? They get DK Metcalf. That means Seattle has the 10th pick in the draft. They just took a wide receiver, Garrett Wilson, to replace DK Metcalf. Who do they take now? Matt Corral. Quarterback from Ole Miss. How about that? So now they have fixed everything. Russell Wilson and Metcalf are out. Metcalf are out. And you know who's in? Garrett Wilson and Matt Corral. It doesn't feel fixed. Number 11, the Washington Commanders. They need a linebacker, and they get the best one in the draft out of Utah, Devin Lloyd. He has some motor, that kid. A pick is in. Number 12, the Minnesota Vikings. They need a cornerback. They also need a quarterback, but they need a cornerback. And they take what many people feel like might be the best player in this draft. He's from LSU. Cornerback, Derek Stingley. Unbelievable job by the Vikings. A pick is in. The Texans via the Cleveland Browns. They take Chris Olave, wide receiver From Ohio State, you got to give Davis Mills some weapons. Everyone knows that. A pick is in. Number 14, the Ravens. Safety, Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame. Smetty's favorite player in this draft. And this is why the Ravens took him. Because they know what they're doing. That's it. I'm not certain if it's Ozzie Newsome still, but I am certain the Ravens know exactly what it is they're doing. And a lot of people think that this kid could be the best player in the draft. I know I said that about Stingley, but now I'm saying it about this kid. Number 15, a pick is in. This guy can also be the best player in the draft. He's a defensive tackle out of Georgia. His name is Jordan Davis. How about that? This is a great draft. Number 16, they wanted 15. OOFOS only asked for 15. I gave you the entire first round. It's on me. Feel the ooh. Thank you. Number 16, Saints. They need someone. You got to give Jameis a chance. They're going to do that by drafting a tackle out of Mississippi, Charles Cross. CC. Pick is in. Number 17, the Chargers. They need someone to protect Justin Herbert. They get it with offensive tackle Bernard Raymond. He's out of Central Michigan. Billy, I want my tackles to come from Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Central Michigan, preferably. Thank you. You do know what I'm saying. It's amazing. He always knows what it is I'm saying. Number 18, the Eagles via the Saints. They take Devontae Wyatt, defensive lineman from Georgia. So that's the Eagles' strategy. They have Jordan Davis, and now they have Devontae Wyatt. Everyone said that was a pro defensive line at Georgia last year, and the Eagles believed them, and they have the entire defensive line now. Number 19, Saints via Philadelphia. They need a tackle, and Trevor Penning is sitting there out of Northern Iowa. If my tackle can't be from Central Michigan, he better be from Northern Iowa, and that's what the Saints are getting. A pick is in. The Steelers. They lose Ben Roethlisberger. They gain Mitchell Trubisky. They still need a quarterback because no one thinks Mitchell is any good. I'm not even certain Mitchell thinks Mitchell's any good. They look to Cincinnati, and they take Desmond Ridder. Smetty does not like that pick. Huh? Oh, I heard you. Knock it off. The 21st pick, the New England Patriots. Maybe the best player in this draft because the Patriots are taking him. He's a cornerback from Washington. I watched every snap he played this season. It's Trent McDuffie. He's a player. Number 22, the Packers. Billy, they need wide receiver help. Why? Because Aaron wants it. And whatever Aaron wants, he gets. And they also lost their wide receiver, Devontae Adams, to the Raiders. But Rodgers wanted that because he wants to prove he can win with any wide receiver. So they take Drake London from USC, who I think personally is the best wide receiver in this draft. A pick is in. The Arizona Cardinals at 23. Tyler Linderbaum, center from Iowa. If I'm going to take a center, he better be from Iowa. A pick is in. Oh, my God, it's moving fast. 24, the Cowboys. Zion Johnson, guard, Boston College. 25, the Bills. Oh, my God, they're taking a cornerback. This is what good teams do. When you're good, you just take a flyer on a cornerback. You hope he turns it into Deion Sanders. And that's what the Bills are doing with Andrew Booth Jr. out of Clemson. How about that? Oh, another pick is in. 26, the Titans. They take George Pickens, wide receiver out of Georgia. Tannehill needs a receiver. They get him one. Another pick is in. The Bucs. Brady wants a receiver. He gets one. Traylon Burks, wide receiver, Arkansas, who I think is the best wide receiver in this draft. I've said that about 4 of these guys already. The Packers need another wide receiver at 28. They take Jermaine Johnson, perhaps the best receiver in this draft. He's from Florida State. Another pick is in. 29, Kansas City Chiefs. They take Boy Muffa, I think. I have no idea what his name is. He's a defensive lineman from Minnesota. The Chiefs also have the 30th pick. I'll get back to you on that one after they make their selection. 31, the Bengals. The Bengals. Wow. They need protection for Joe Burrow. They look to Texas A&M. They looked at Jimbo Fisher and them boys, and they take Kenyon Green. And the final pick in the first round of the NFL draft, the Lions, via the LA Rams. They need a cornerback. They look to Gainesville, Florida, and they take Kaiir Elam. By the way, no relation to Jason Elam.